is there are no new policies along that border for 18 months. And that's why you continue to see these numbers increase month after month after month. DHS just released numbers yesterday for the month of August. Again, over 200,000 illegal apprehensions along that border. This is unsustainable in the facilities along that border in South Texas or even in Arizona and California. They are overwhelmed. The shelters are overwhelmed. There's nowhere to put these individuals. There's hardly anywhere to process these individuals. So this idea of, oh, you can't move migrants from one place of the country to the other. There's 2.1 million illegal apprehensions since the Biden administration has started. Where do you suspect we're going to put these individuals? There's no place in Brownsville, McAllen, and Del Rio, and El Paso. You have to move these individuals. If you're not going to remove them back to their home countries, which the Biden administration has clearly said they will not do.
Well, I will say,
they legally can't, right?
They legally can't put them back in Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, right? That's one of the issues. That's one of the changes here. That's a big change. A big change.
Right. And in the case of Cuba and Venezuela, because we do not have full diplomatic relationships with them, we cannot repatriate those individuals. And in fact, it's very different for those individuals as they pursue asylum cases to even get the type of documentation that they need to support their claims. So it's new territory in that sense.
Mr. Secretary, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is an interesting discussion going forward, right?
I will say that, though, you can, the Remain in Mexico program actually dealt with the difficulty that DHS has in removing certain migrants, you're exactly right, to certain countries. That's why the Remain in Mexico program was put in place, or MPP. That program is no longer functional, right? They've dismantled that program. So they're taking away tools that Border Patrol and other elements of DHS law enforcement have to control that border. And that's why that's why we're dealing with this issue. That's why we're talking about, migrants moving from one jurisdiction to the other, because we're not fundamentally addressing the issue of border security.
I understand what you're saying there. I will say that there does seem to be a geopolitical trend of movement of people coming from countries that often the United States has pointed out people are under political persecution. It is something that will have to be addressed and discussed going forward, no doubt. I do appreciate you coming on, Chad Wolf, Raul Reyes. Thank you very much.